Final series, I'm sorry. So, in that process of out processing out of the military, I became homeless. Still to this day, I have no way of fixing it. But the Army took $14,000 out of my check, leaving me with only $300 to my name. Over gear that shows in a repetitive history past I always had. My gear was turned in without my presence being known when I was in the hospital. Right? So they took $14,000 and left me with only $300. Come on, good girl. So, what happened from there? By the grace of God, He provided me shelter for 2 days at the American Legion. After that, I made the decision. I was trying to figure out how I was going to lug all my gear that I had, like my personal stuff, into the wood line and live out of the wood line. Well, a veteran found me on the streets dragging my stuff on my way outside the city. He's like, "What you doing, Bob?" And I told him, "I'm going to the wood line. I'm done with society. I'm never coming out." He said, "Come with me. Let's get you to the Salvation Army and let's figure it out and help you get on your way." That's a blessing from God number 2, right? Ended up in the Salvation Army for a couple of months. We don't talk, we don't get along, but I will say, dude, you did help me get out from being homeless. My uncle took me off the streets, gave me a place to stay, gave me a job. Blessing number 3, right? This was all prior to being baptized and taking up the cross. God was blessing me as a pagan, even though I wasn't following Him. Come. And what happened from there? Come. I got an apartment. I was struggling to get my disability from the VA. I had to fight and prove with records. I had to find records that I was having a hard time finding to prove I had the disabilities I had. I didn't expect much. I just expected good health care and something to help me get off my feet. Blessing, again, God gave me 100%, right? I looked at all this, I looked at my experience, I looked at what's going on in the world at this given time, and I made the decision to come to Christ. I went from a 1-bedroom apartment to living in a house with a service dog as a disabled veteran. No, He's not going to give you the same, but He's going to bless you in how He sees fit, when He sees fit. That's the message I'm trying to give you if you turn to the cross.